Those are some beautiful ducks there, huh? I would love to see how they look baked in the oven. A lot of protein there, I'm telling you. You guys don't know it, but I understand duck language. What? You're saying I'm wearing too many clothes? Anything for you, duck? Anything for you. Think the ducks are happy right now? What? It's not enough for you? These ducks are thirsty, man. They're more thirsty than my Instagram followers. Well, anything for a duck. You happy now? Today my audience is gonna be those ducks behind me. They paid me $35 to come here and work out shirtless for them. They are gonna pay me 45 more if I get sick. If I get sick, I'm gonna eat those anyways. But I really love working out shirtless, man. I feel wild. As you can see, I've almost melted all this ice because I'm like the hottest guy in my neighborhood. The shirtless man, they call me. Some ducks actually decided to come closer. I bet they're feeling good right now. This is like a high quality movie for them. Like this guy. You know what the funny thing is? Like my muscles, they came because I eat a lot of protein, right? And some of those proteins, I mean most of those proteins, I got from eating ducks. They don't know that. I've actually eaten people of your species, girls. I always wondered what animals think, like what they say to each other. Right now they're probably saying to each other, look at that guy, he's so hot. I know that. Man. Just gonna keep going with my workout. Those ducks wanna get their money's worth, you know? $35 in ducks money. That's like $1,000 in humans. They'll pay me by eggs, by the way. I think those ducks understand what I'm saying. Like as soon as I was talking about me eating other ducks to get my muscles because they have a lot of protein, they went away. I feel like they're booing me, but in their own language. Like whatever sound ducks make. It's not been as cold here in New Jersey this year. Usually it's like super cold. Recently I figured out that it freezes at 32 degrees. Today is like 43. But as long as I'm shirtless, nothing freezes, you know. Too much heat, man. They say I'm the reason of global warming. If you cannot do regular push-ups because you're just starting, you can do incline push-ups. So your feet should be in a lower position than your hands, just like this. So now it's actually easier. When you're a beginner, you can just do push-ups against the wall. This is kind of harder than that, but it's still easy. I just saw that duck poop. That's how she shows her disgust for me for eating other ducks. I once saw this documentary about being a vegan, and apparently when you're a vegan you actually have to also take supplements like B12, like iron, some other stuff. And that's why I don't believe in that diet, because I believe that the right diet should supplement you with everything you need without you having to take supplemental pills. I mean, if I'm eating right, I shouldn't have to take iron or B12, whatever. I should get everything from the diet I eat. I believe the best diet is the Mediterranean diet. Lots of fruits and vegetables, meat, fish. That's what I would eat in Albania. I'm pretty healthy. But I would recommend people to stay away from sugary stuff. Anything that is like inside a plastic packaging, it's not good for you. Like those bars, protein bars, they advertise them as healthy, but I believe they have a lot of sugars, and those sugars aren't good for you at all. Just eat an apple, man. Eat an orange. You know they can't do anything to that. They probably made those bigger, but they can't add sugar, right? I mean, I don't know. So calm here, man. I love it. Like if I was to fart right now, everyone in the park would know. In New York City, you can like fart and even people near you wouldn't hear it. I mean, they would probably farting as well. I love quiet places. You see, people are the most dangerous things and the most annoying things ever. Like whenever I go places, never a bear comes and says to me, "Hey man, you gotta wear a shirt." Where's your shirt, bear? You know? I mean, he doesn't say that in the first place, but all these people complaining. You're born without a shirt, man. You're born without any clothes. I mean, I understand when it's cold you want to wear those, but other than that, it's just tradition or religion. That's why people wear clothes. But guess what? I ain't wearing any clothes until next week when it's gonna be like freezing cold. Then I'll probably wear a tank top. The ducks are all gone. I was just trying to do a biceps pose, and as soon as I went like, they flew away. It happens with people as well. These things here, these guns, OMG, scarier than whatever is scary. Training legs, people do squats because squats increase your testosterone level, and when your testosterone is high, you build muscle quicker and you also burn fat quicker. That happens also when your metabolism is fast. You can increase your metabolism by drinking coffee, green tea, doing high intensity workouts. You gotta increase it because as you get older, it decreases. Man, you know what? When you see old people, you're like, can't believe I'll be like that one day. They're like different species to me. I bet when I'm 70, I'll still have my las patadas. It's all about work, man. Sometimes I feel like certain people get old, but it's only in their mind. Like, they can do great stuff, but because they think they're old, they actually become old. Look at me, look at how young I look. I'm 75. Just because I work out, people. And I eat a lot of tacos. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, how come you aren't shivering, Bruno? Like, aren't you cold? Well, actually, I prayed to God that He warmed up New Jersey a bit, but He said, Bruno, I got a better idea. How about I make you cold resistant? I was like, cool, God, you're smarter than me. Which He took it as a compliment, you know, being smarter than me. But I've done a couple of things to make myself more resistant to the cold. First of them is I take like cold showers. Second is I expose myself to colder temperatures, and when I actually feel cold, I don't wear like thick jackets and stuff like that. So your body adapts, you know, your body adapts to everything. And also when you move like I am now, you don't feel that cold. And also, and probably the main reason is that I'm hot, man. A hot person doesn't feel cold even when it's like freezing. Like if you measure the temperature down there at the lake, it's probably like 43 degrees, but if you measure the temperature like right here on my body, oh, she wanted to escape because I treat her bad. But like I was saying, if you measure the temperature near my body, it's like 80 degrees, man. Like I touch that ice, the ice melts. I go to Antarctica, I touch those icebergs there, they melt, man. That's why they never let me go there. It's not allowed for me to go to the North or the South Pole because they're afraid I'm gonna melt the ice. You wanted to escape, you bad girl? Don't I treat you right? Dirty bad girl. It's like the dumbbell was saying to me, Bruno, more workout and less talk, you know? These are called concentration curls. These really shape the biceps. So it's one hand at a time. I don't like training one hand at a time though, because I feel like it's too slow, you know? Like, let me use both hands, man. I feel like when you do alternate kind of training, it's like too specific and it's boring. It's really boring. I think it's time for me to end this workout because a lot of people are showing up here. Those guys, they pretend they aren't watching, but they are. Anytime I turn my head, people call each other, man. Hey, the Shirtless Man came to our park. Bring the cameras, bring the drones, bring the airplanes. Oh boy. No, man, you can't watch this live show for free. You gotta pay. Unless you're a duck. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you give it a lot of thumbs up, I may become in your neighborhood park and help with the ice melting, okay? Thanks a lot.